正解。
Rebirth of the Malicious Empress of Military Lineage, Chapter 208, Interrogating, Shin Miao, is it that if I did not instruct people to call you, you will not come over at all? The atmosphere in the room got cold. His gaze was as sharp as knife, and even though his face was pale, his visor was not weakened. Shin Miao said, "You have really thought too much. Do you have any matters that are concealed from me?" Zi Jingxing asked. Shin Miao shook her head, "No." How to say it? In all fairness, this lifetime was completely differently from the previous one, and Zi Jingxing might not have anything to do with Mai Furen. However, when Fu Ming and Wan Yu were implicated, she could not see this matter objectively and rationally. If she did not have any affection for Zi Jingxing, perhaps it would be much easier. The most fearful thing was that emotions complicate matters. Hate would not be hate, love would not be love, and at the end it would breed countless of fears, and one would not have any courage to face the issue in front. Zi Jingxing looked at her deeply, and Shen Miao feared that her hidden thoughts could be seen, and said, "Since your health is better, one should rest more. The night is long, sleep early after taking the medication." She then stood up and turned around to leave. "You just cannot wait to leave?" Zi Jingxing's voice was heard from behind, and it seemed to consist of some invisible grievances. "One heard that these few days you have not come over to see me. However, the first thing I thought when I opened my eyes was that you must be frightened." His lips twitched as his eyes hung down. "It is me that imagined too much emotions." Shen Miao did not say anything and pushed the doors to walk out. After taking a few steps, she stopped. Zi Jingxing would definitely notice her abnormalities, and with his level of sensitivity, if he discover it, then she would not be able to explain her secret. The matter of Chang Zai King was related to her family, but this Li Mai and brother had never been encountered by her, and they were Zi Jingxing's benefactors. It was because everyone in Longyi knew about it, so nothing could happen to Li Mai and her brother, as suspicion would be on her, and it would also drag the residents of Prince Ruai into the mud. On the other hand, even though this would bring about a calamity, letting them live in this lifetime for an additional moment was a torture for Shen Miao. Thus she felt it was necessary to eradicate the enemies of her past lifetime. This was also related to Zi Jingxing, so Shen Miao felt that she had finally encountered her greatest problem after coming to Great Liang for this long. Ba Zhao brought a bowl of medicine over and was startled when she saw Shen Miao. Why did Furen come out so quickly? Why not accompany master for a while? There is no need. Shin Miao said, "Take good care of him." She then walked forward without turning her head back. 2 days later, Mo King brought the information that he had inquired to Shen Miao. He said, "This pair of siblings are from Ken Province and is the children of a merchant family, but they were adopted. This merchant family's Furen died early, and the master died of illness not too long ago. Before his death, he told them that both of them were not his biological children. Thus, after they have buried their adopted father, they came to Longyi in search of their family. However, there was not much clues. That is not possible." Shin Miao stood up. Mo King said, "One could only inquire this much information." This subordinate instructed people to inquire about it at Ken Province's side, and the entire neighborhood all knew of them and watched the siblings grow up. "Are you sure that Li Mai had never been to Mingqi?" Unconsciously, Shen Miao's fingernails were buried into her palm. She had never gone for a trip, and this was her first time leaving Ken Province. Mo King said. Shen Miao closed her eyes. These 2 days, Li Mai and Li Kar at the prince residence, and they would occasionally go to Ji residence to talk with Ji Furen. Nothing else happened. Shen Miao asked, "Then have they seen His Highness?" "That did not happen. Without being summoned, no one can see His Highness. Even a benefactor would not be able to do so." Mo King answered. "I understand. You can withdraw and continue monitoring this pair of siblings. Tell me immediately if there are any movements." Shin Miao said. Mo King complied and withdrew. After Mo King left, Shen Miao sat back down on the chair and her gaze gradually became heavy. Since Mo King inquired about it, then it would not be wrong at all. However, the information that was inquired was different with the past lifetime, as she had suddenly changed from Ming Qi's official's daughter to Great Liang's merchant's children. This was indeed strange. It was either this pair of siblings was very good in concealing that their background was so clean that nothing was out of place. As such, even if she was to tell Ji Furan that these two people had bad intentions, no one would believe her. Who would believe if a pair of merchant siblings that grew up in Ken province came to Longyi for the first time to search for relatives would harm the prince residence? She got up. She initially wanted to take a look at Xi Jingxing, but after thinking that Li Mai and brother were currently living in the same roof with the position of Xi Jingxing's benefactors and might possibly have a connection with Great Liang's imperial family in the last lifetime, she felt that it was difficult to face him. At the end, she did not take that step out. Wei Yang Palace. After Empress Xianda heard the palace maid finish speaking, she finally gave a sigh of relief and there was a light smile on her expression. Since one has woken up, it means that the danger has passed. Someone come and sent 2 of Ben Gong's 100-years-old ginseng to the prince residence to boost one's health. Afterwards, she suddenly thought of something and said, "Is the emperor aware of the matter?" "His Majesty is aware," the palace maid said with a smile. "Good, Ben Gong will talk to him about it." After speaking, Empress Xianda started to get up, but the palace maid spoke hesitantly. "His Majesty is currently at her ladyship consort Jing, most likely celebrating." Empress Xianda's action paused before she smiled gently. "As such, then Ben Gong do not need to go over." However, there was an undetectable trace of sadness. "But your ladyship," this servant had previously heard of a matter when His Highness the Prince woke up and heard some Furin discussing and said that. "What did they say?" "They said that Wang Pei of first rank did not like the siblings that saved His Highness the Prince's life and made things difficult. Perhaps it was due to the jealousy that the other party's beauty was superior than her, or perhaps did not wish His Highness the Prince to be saved." When she spoke to the end, her voice gradually became weak, seemingly know that the words she spoke was treacherous. "What nonsense!" Empress Xianda shouted. "How would Wang Pei not want His Highness the Prince to be saved?" The palace maid was so scared that she did not dare to look up. Empress Xianda calmed herself down after shouting out and said faintly, "They said that Wang Pei is jealous." Ben Gong felt that they are only benefactors but are able to make such big waves. This pair of siblings is not ordinary people. Wei Yang Palace gradually quietened down and no one spoke. Empress Xianda sat at the highest position and her gaze changed, but she looked extremely lonely. For the past 10 continuous days, Shen Miao kept to herself in the room to think carefully for a way that was the best of both worlds. However, no matter how she thought, she could not be certain that there would not be future problems. Li Mai and brother appeared in this lifetime at such a juncture and placed them in such a sensitive position. It was like a barrier that Shen Miao could not move. In these past 10 days, she was deliberately avoided Xi Jingxing, because every time she faced Xi Jingxing, her mind would be filled with countless of suspicions. If the Li Mayan brother in the past lifetime was related to Xi Jingxing, then Shen Miao did not know how to face Xi Jingxing and feared that their husband and wife fate would also come to an end. Because of Wan Yu and Fu Ming, she could not take it as though nothing had happened. This morning when Shen Miao woke up, her expression was very ugly. Jings and Gu Yu could see that something was not right with her and asked a few times. Shen Miao only half-heartedly elaborated it, but her heart was anxious and doubtful. Last night she had dreamt an entire night of dreams. She dreamt of Kunning Palace of Ding capital. Wan Yu and Fu Ming was in front of her eating fruits and chatting leisurely. Just as they were speaking, blood started to flow from both Wan Yu's and Fu Ming's mouth. She panicky called for the imperial physician, but when she raised her head, she saw Mai Furan and Fu Ziyu walk over. Fu Ziyu instructed people to bind her and threw her together with the uncertain living or dead Wan Yu and Fu Ming in the palace and set a fire to burn Kunning Palace to the ground. The raging fire swallowed Kunning Palace and quickly engulfed Wan Yu and Fu Ming. She screamed heartrending but saw Mai Furan smiling lightly. You have lost." Shin Miao suddenly woke up from the dream. The sun raised early during summer and it seemed to have the heat like when it was during noon that it made one's eyes dazzle. Shin Miao had a cold sweat that drenched her entire body. However, Wan Yu's and Fu Ming's desperate look filled her entire mind and made her so restless that she could not sit properly. When she just exited the courtyard, she saw Li Mai, who was heading out. Li Mai saw Shen Miao and immediately stopped before giving her a bow. Shen Miao's eyes darkened. Every time she met this female, she would have to do her best to restrain her killing intent, especially the dream last night. It made her could not even restrain herself from reaching out to strangle the other party till death. Her fingernails were piercing her palms under her sleeves till it was slightly painful so that she would be somewhat clear-minded. Shen Miao took a look at Li Mai. "Young lady Li, where are you going?" Her tone of voice was blunt and had an unfathomable meaning to it, and it was something that one could not conceal at all. Li Mai smiled. "His Highness just woke up and have summoned us siblings over. Second younger brother has went over first. This Ping Nu is about to rush over." She then looked at Shen Miao somewhat ashamed. "One has troubled in the residence for many days, and after seeing His Highness the Prince of First Rank, this Ping Nu plans to leave. Your ladyship Wang Pei has taken care of us for a long time and one have not yet said a word of thanks." Shen Miao sneered in her heart. She had never instructed people to take care of these two people, so this should be Ji Furen's idea. In addition, the entire residence saw that they saved Zi Jingxing's life. Thus they were even more polite to both of them. "Why say words of leaving?" Shin Miao said indifferently. "We have yet to repay to you." Li Mai shook her head. "We are here to search for relatives, and since His Highness has recovered, we should leave." The corners of Shen Miao's lips pulled up, but she did not bother to smile at all. She just could not believe that they were here to search for relatives. Who would know why they were here in Longyi for? Li Mai looked at Shen Miao and suddenly said, "Your ladyship Wang Pei, is there something that Ping Nu has offended your ladyship? Your ladyship does not seem to like Ping Nu." At the end, these words were said. Shen Miao's attitude towards Li Mai was the most obvious and could be seen from the very beginning. Towards Zi Jingxing's benefactors, other than the first encounter, Shen Miao had no longer seen her. Shen Miao's action had always been gentle, so it was not that she had forgotten, but it was done intentionally. As to why she did so, it was confusing for others. "I indeed do not like you." Shen Miao's chin raised up. She could succumb to her enemies like a snake but could not do it to Mai Furen. She wanted to express her hate directly. If it wasn't because of the residence of Prince Ruai or because she could not explain to Zi Jingxing. She chuckled lightly. "Do you want to know why?" Li Mai looked at her in confusion. That pair of flattering eyes were puzzled, as if they contained some truthfulness, vastly different from the scornfulness in Shen Miao's memory. "Instinct," Shen Miao said coldly. Then she did not turn back as she walked past Li Mai as she left with Jings and Gu Yu. Li Mai stood at the same place for a while before shaking her head and leave. Shen Miao stood from afar as she saw her back view with an icy expression. Jings and Gu Yu dared not even speak a single word. They did not know why, but they always felt that when Shen Miao faced this unfamiliar Mai Furen, she would become very scary. That kind of scariness was something that they had never experienced with Shen Miao before. "About to leave?" Shen Miao said to herself softly before saying coldly, "Could one leave?" She then turned around. "Call Mo King over for me." Mo King quickly came to Shen Miao's room. "Furen, this subordinate have something to report." Shen Miao, "Put aside your matter first. I have a more important matter." Mo King was in doubt. "May Furen speak." "Go and kill Li Mai and Leak for me." Mo King was startled. Shen Miao said, "I have thought about it again and again, and although this matter is not appropriate and it would bring disaster to the residence of Prince Ruai, if these two people are not dead, they would be a bigger variable. I would rather bear the crime than let those two people be alive and become bigger trouble in the future. The claws of these two wolves have not grown yet, and once they are grown, it would not be easy to get rid of them. I do not want to think if this matter can be done thoroughly or not, and just want to ask you one thing. Do you have any ways to kill them?" Shen Miao asked softly. Her voice hovered in the house. as if it was from the depths of hell but had a deep steadfastness. The dream of Wan Yu and Fu Ming had reminded her that she could not be indecisive. Since there was no best of two worlds, then she should kill first, then think of matters that preceded. Currently this pair of siblings only had the identity of a merchant's children, so there would be lesser troubles upon killing them, but if they later found some backing, it would be even more difficult. Moreover, Li Mai also said today that they would be leaving the residence of Prince Ruai not too long later, so after leaving, who would be protecting them? Shin Miao felt that one had to pay attention to the timing of killing another and thus could not be delayed. An additional day that Li Maian lived, she would not be able to let go of her heart and would thus began to doubt Xi Jingxing. In the choices in the past and current lifetime, she chose to kill Li Maian. As to what kind of role the imperial family of Great Liang played, she did not want to pursue it. This was her greatest concession she could make for Xi Jingxing, and it would be the only concession. Mo King suddenly knelt down. This subordinate is unable to do it. Shin Miao stared at him. This is the matter that this subordinate wants to speak to Furen about. One had just received information that the relatives that Li Maian brother are looking for is this dynasty's prime minister, Yi Maokai. The Li siblings is Yi Furen's children. Mo King said. The Yi family has already sent someone over. Shin Miao stumbled a step back. What did you say? One is unable to do as charged by Furen. May Furen punish. The room became quiet for a long time and Mo King dared not look up. He did not know why, but she could almost imagine the disappointment in Shen Miao's eyes, and it made him unable to look at what kind of expression Shen Miao had. As if he could not bear just helplessness. One did not know how long has passed before Shen Miao's voice was heard. Her tone was exhausted as she said, "One do not blame you. They came prepared and my mind was not firm and the hesitation had caused one to miss the opportunity." But her voice suddenly became sharp, as if a sharp blade had appeared from a precious sheath and the murderous intent was sharpened. Even though there is the Yi family, I must have that two lives. Long Yi and Ding capital was different. Ding capital was at the north and the most beautiful scenery was during winter as the silver coat looked magnificent, but Long Yi was located in the south and thus the best season was during the summer as the night was as cool as water and the stars were like a silver river and the wind and flowers were the most beautiful. Even in the most remote courtyard, the beautiful scenery could not be blocked. A pot of clear tea and a chest set seemed to be the most satisfying thing. The plainly clad male sat alone under the mood to appreciate it, as if one was in a green bamboo forest. When Shen Miao arrived in the courtyard, that was the scene that she saw. Pei Lang sat in front of the stone table and was playing chess as he was drinking tea. He often did it, and even when he became the national advisor, his temperament was as cold as before. Shin Miao had always felt that it was not a good decision for Fu Ziyu to let Pei Lang enter the court, as with Pei Lang's temperament, he should leave like a wild crane. He liked to read, sages, chess, bamboo and flowers, and each one were of elegance, but what he did was matters of court and one did for one's interest. Gentleman Pei. Shin Miao sat down opposite him. Pei Lang looked up and saw Shen Miao before becoming slightly surprised. That day Shen Miao had unrelentingly and clearly defined their relationship, and no matter how tolerant Pei Lang was, he was after all a male and had pride. Thus he did not take the initiative to look for Shen Miao in these days. Moreover, Shen Miao was not someone who would take the initiative to lower one's head. Thus Pei Lang felt some waves of emotions when Shen Miao appeared in front of him. Previously Gentleman Pei said that one would help me. Are those words valid? Shen Miao did not intend to make friends with him or play chess and instead asked him directly, "Which matter are you speaking of?" Pei Lang placed the teacup in his hands. "Everything. But the current matter is that I want the lives of Li Maian brother. This is difficult." Pei Lang smiled bitterly. "It is more difficult than you think." Shin Miao said, "These two siblings are affiliated to the Yi family and it is said that they are Yi Maokai's son and daughter. Most likely they would become Yi Mai and Yi, thus it is impossible to assassinate them. But I cannot let them off." She used cannot rather than do not want. That was to say that no matter the case, she wanted the lives of these two siblings. Pei Lang frowned. But why must you want their lives? Shin Miao's smile was somewhat cold. Not everything must have an answer. You ask me why, but I want to ask another why. I cannot find the answer, so how can I tell you? Pei Lang looked at the chess on the table and smiled. I understand. I will not continue to ask you the reason, but what do you want me to do? It is not your element to kill another, but I know your abilities. Shin Miao said, since they have become Yi Mai and Yik, then the target to deal with is the Yi family. I want to deal with the Yi family, and no one knows better than Gentleman Pei how to overthrow a family clan in court. I want you to be my advisor. Pei Lang was startled and shook his head. I do not understand what you mean. Although I follow by Prince Ding's side, I only suggest plans for political matters and have not experience in overthrowing one's enemies. Why do you say that? Shin Miao smiled gently, but her heart was thinking that she naturally knew of it. Pei Lang had a noble and benevolent character and looked gentle and elegant, but his means and methods were completely vicious. When Fu Ziyi just ascended to the throne, Prince Shu's people were like tigers watching one's prey and tried to plan for a comeback, but at the end were defeated by Pei Lang's hands. I only ask you if you are helping or not? Shin Miao asked. Pei Lang sighed deeply. The Yi family's position in Longyi is very delicate. The Emperor of Great Liang have the intention to use the Yi family against the Lu family. The Yi family do not have children, so they are easy to manage. However, if there is a pair of children, then the entire plans would be shattered. The Yi family might perhaps be rebellious, or perhaps compete with the Lu family, or perhaps work together with the imperial family to deal with the Lu family. The appearance of Yi Mai and Yik is one very exquisite point. The imperial family's attitude towards the Yi family would also affect the attitude of the Yi family to the imperial family. Moreover, at this time, the imperial family cannot act rashly and would only be even more courteous towards the Yi family. Moreover, you are the Wang Pei of the residence of Prince Ruai, and Prince Ruai is the blooded younger brother of the emperor and thus tied to the imperial family. If you want the Yi family's siblings' lives, Great Liang's emperor would be the first to disagree. Shin Miao stared at him. I naturally know of this, thus I want you to think of ways for the imperial family to take the initiative to deal with the Yi family. Whoever take the initiative would be the one who loses. The imperial family is observing, much less the Yi family. If you really want the lives of the Yi siblings, one must search for the Yi family's fault and grasp the Yi family's mistake, and preferably provoke disharmony between the Yi family and the imperial family. Shin Miao asked, then what about the Lu family? Pei Lang paused. What if I let the Lu and Yi family fight with one another? Pei Lang shook his head. You thought of protecting the prince residence like this, but I must advise you that it is not possible to have the best of both worlds. The Lu family are not fools, and at such a time would not fight with the Yi family. Shin Miao said, I understand. You will not hesitate to offend the imperial family to deal with the Yi family? Pei Lang frowned. If you really oppose with the imperial family, then the relationship between you and Prince Ruai would be filled with suspicions. Pei Lang did not continue, even though he was very curious about Shin Miao's attitude towards Yi Mai and brother that was so unyielding. What did Yi Mai and brother do? I do not have another route to take. Shin Miao's eyes hung down. Perhaps I do not have any fate with the imperial family. In the last lifetime and this lifetime, she could not escape being the sacrifice in the imperial power. But so what about it? How do you plan to create disharmony? Pei Lang asked. This is exactly what I need to discuss with you. Shin Miao said. Great Liang's battle was completely different from Ming Qi's, and she was not familiar with the various forces of power in Longyi, and her knowledge was very little. She could not face Zi Jingxing frankly, but could not let one's enemies live well under her eyelids. Thinking about it, even if she had to burn both the jade and common stone, she had to avenge for Wan Yu and Fu Ming, and Pei Lang was her only ally. Pei Lang knew best how to scheme, plan and analyze the situation in court, without leaving any traces, yet easily provoked them against one another. Was this national advisor best skill? She wanted to join forces with Pei Lang so that these two lives would be obtained. Even if the Yi siblings has a great backing, she wanted to pull their backing down. This discussion actually lasted till late at night. When Shen Miao wanted to return to her courtyard, It was already very late and only Jings and Guyu were accompanying her. When she returned to the courtyard, she pushed the doors and entered the room, and just as she was about to take off her outer clothes, she paused and turned her head over. Zi Jingxing was holding his chest and sitting in front of her study table, flipping the pages of the book boredly. "Why have you come over?" Shen Miao asked. "You can get out of bed?" Today Zi Jingxing was to meet with Li Mian brother, but Shen Miao did not want to think about it and did not want to see it. She feared that when she saw that scene, she would involuntarily be suspicious about some terrible possibilities. What remained unseen was deemed clean, but she did not expect that Zi Jingxing would come looking. Zi Jingxing smiled lazily and did not answer her. "It is so late, why only come back now?" "Cannot sleep," Shen Miao said, walked around outside. Zi Jingxing threw the book in his hands down onto the table and said, "Oh, it is not to go and drink tea with Pei Lang?" With this posturing, he was here to denounce for one's crimes. Shen Miao's heart was all filled on Yi Mai's matter and frowned. "What do you want to say?" "Half a month," Zi Jingxing said. Shen Miao stared at him. He also stared at her, and his complicated gaze made Shen Miao's heart palpitate. He said, "I have woken up for half a month, but you only came to see me once. Have you forgotten that you are the Wang Pei of the residence of Prince Ruai and my wife?" he said. Shen Miao did not speak, as this was something that could not be explained at all. But Zi Jingxing continued to stare at her, and his gaze was filled with disappointment and slight anger. "I have waited for you the entire night, and you are drinking tea and playing chess with Pei Lang." "Shen Miao, could it be that you are fond of that scholar?" Suddenly an unknown fire appeared in her heart. She had been struggling with the matter of Yi Mai and could not sleep at night, and because the residence of Prince Ruai was stuck in the middle, she dared not move rashly and thus missed the best opportunity, and now could not deal with the enemy cleanly and swiftly. She was stuck on the same spot in the mud, and Zi Jingxing still pulled her and Pei Lang together. She said, "What does it got to do with you?" Zi Jingxing pulled Shen Miao in front of him. His actions were harsh and Shen Miao almost fell down. After he held her, Zi Jingxing lifted her chin and said word for word, "If I want you now, it would be related." Shen Miao frowned. "Perhaps we form an alliance too rashly." Zi Jingxing paused and looked at her deeply. "Perhaps?" He let go of his hands and stood up at once before speaking to Shen Miao from his back. "Is your heart made of metal? There is only gains and schemes in your eyes, but I am a living person. From the start, your heart was not moved before," he said indifferently.